Here you have the spectacular Tiger Leaping Gorge. This is China's first national park, the Pudacuo National Park. Followed by Yunnan's biggest Tibetan temple, Gadan Songzanling, also nicknamed the Mini Potala Palace. You can see here the mysterious ancient city called Dukezong, or Moonlight City, which was built in the Tang Dynasty in 1683. And last but not least, the majestic and imposing Meili snow mountains. These are just some of the magnificent sights that can be found in the region of Shangri-La. Hi, I am Nataliedrewy, and in this video, we will be exploring the mystic land of Shangri-La in Yunnan Province. Shangri-La has been a mystery and an enigma to the world for centuries. It is often described as a paradise, an enduring happy land isolated from the world, a faraway haven or a hideaway of idyllic beauty and tranquility. The name Shangri-La first appeared in the novel The Lost Horizon by British author James Hilton, published in 1933. In his novel, James Hilton described Shangri-La as a mystical land with lofty, never-ending snow-capped mountains, vast greenlands, steep, majestic gorges, azure lakes, and bucolic villages. Soon afterwards, Shangri-La became a household name, and it also became the synonym for utopia. Located in northwestern Yunnan Province, bordering Sichuan Province and the north of Tibetan Autonomous Region in the west, there are 20 ethnic groups in the region, with the majority being Tibetans. It has a history of 1,300 years and is filled with many historic sites. So in 2001, the Chinese government approved Zhongdian County to change its name to Shangri-La County, and in 2014, it changed its name to Shangri-La City. Shangri-La City covers an area of 11,418 square kilometers with a population of 186,400. It consists of 4 towns, 6 counties, and 1 ethnic county. You may wonder why Shangri-La is so special. The secret lies in its landscapes and people, with tranquil lakes, sacred shrines, and the genuine down-to-earth Kangba locals, which ensures its place as a peaceful paradise. Today, I'm going to take you on a journey to discover the real Shangri-La on Earth here in Yunnan. Tiger Leaping Gorge is one of the deepest gorges in the world, which dives down 3,900 meters from its highest mountain peak to the riverbed, making it one of the world's top 10 hiking trails. The gorge is divided into an upper, middle, and lower part. We only went to the lower gorge since we had a tight schedule. Tiger Leaping Gorge is called Hutiaoxia in Chinese and is located at the border of Lijiang and Shangri-La. It is a scenic canyon on the Jinsha River, a primary tributary of the upper Changjiang River. Tiger Leaping Gorge has been part of the Yunnan Protected Area's UNESCO World Heritage Site since 2003. The Pudacuo National Park is situated in the east of Shangri-La, about 23 kilometers from Shangri-La City. It takes about half an hour or so to reach by car. Now we're at the Pudacuo National Park and we're walking down this really hard path, and I'm wearing my Tibetan outfit. The park, at an altitude of 3,500 meters to 4,159 meters above sea level, covers a 1,300 square kilometer area in Shangri-La County. It is notable as the first national park in China to meet the International Union for Conservation of Nature standards. It consists of Bita Lake Nature Reserve and Shudu Lake Scenic Area, which are part of the 3 parallel rivers of Yunnan Protected Area's UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Pudacuo National Park, probably responsible for earning the region the name of Shangri-La, is notably offering a stunning display of nature with lakes, forests, meadows, streams, brooks, and rare plants and animals. We had a very memorable time walking through the park in the rain. It's definitely worth a try. The Songzanlin Lamasery, also known as the Little Potala Palace, is the largest Tibetan Buddhist temple in the Yunnan Province. This lamasery houses many Buddhist statues and precious cultural treasures. The Songzanlin Lamasery is also called the Tibetan Art Museum. It is the most important lamasery for Tibetans who live in Yunnan, Sichuan, and other Tibetan areas in south-central China. If you can't get to Tibet, then come to Shangri-La to encounter another Potala palace. The lamasery used to house up to 2,000 monks, now about 700 live there or around it. You can discover the life of a Tibetan lama and talk with them during the monastery visits. It is a good place to feel the strong religious and festive atmosphere. The Songzanlin Lamasery was built in the style of traditional Tibetan architecture, and there are exquisite murals in each hall. Its substantial collection of Tibetan Buddhist treasures exudes a deeply religious atmosphere. The Songzanlin Lamasery was built over a period of 2 years from 1679 to 1681 AD. It is said that the 5th Dalai Lama decided the location after divination and gave it the name Gedan Songzanlin. The lamasery we see now is not the original of 1681. That building was destroyed during the Cultural Revolution in 1966. So today we see the rebuilt version, which was built in 1982. The monastery is a large-scale, ancient-style castle-like building, perfectly integrating the architectural features of Tibetan and Han styles. It contains 3 main halls and 8 colleges. The entrance gate is at the foot of the Fuoping Hill, and you have to climb up 146 steps to enter its main halls. Travel tips. The altitude of the lamasery is at 3,380 meters above sea level, and you may feel tired when climbing the steps from the entrance gate to the main halls. You should walk slowly and drink plenty of water to prevent altitude sickness. The Songzanlin Lamasery is a religious place, and you are not allowed to wear sunglasses and hats when entering the halls. When you visit, please follow the protocol of entering via the left side and exiting via the right side, thus walking in a respectful clockwise manner. It's considered disrespectful to point at the Buddha statues in the main halls with your fingers. Situated at an altitude of 3,200 meters above sea level, Dukezong ancient town, 700 kilometers away from Kunming, this ancient town is the biggest and best preserved Tibetan residential building complex in China. It is over 1,300 years old and played an important role as a staging post on the old Tea Horse Road, also serving as a cultural corridor connecting the Chinese and Tibetan language, people, religion, and cultures. The pronunciation of Dukezong in Tibetan has two meanings: castle built on stone and moonlight city. In 2001, Dukezong was approved as an important historical and cultural town of Yunnan Province. In January 2014, a fire lasting over 10 hours broke out, destroying most of the town. A number of cultural relics and Buddha artworks were burned in the fire, plus some Tibetan-style buildings and precious historical sites. On New Year's Day of 2016, Dukezong was officially reopened to the public. A monolithic golden prayer wheel visible from miles around was installed in 2002 on Guishan Hill. This giant prayer wheel in Shangri-La is known to be the largest one in the world for its 21-meter height and 60-ton weight. Because of its size and weight, the prayer wheel can only be turned with the combined efforts of many people. It's a must-see attraction in any Shangri-La tour. Built during the reign of Emperor Kangxi, the park was built on the slope of a mountain. It has 3 floors, and at the top floor of the building, people can have a panoramic view of the Dukezong ancient town. At the foot of the hill, there's an ancient well providing drinking water for the local people. The Guishan Temple of Tibetan Buddhism is located on the Guishan Park near the ancient city of Dukezong in Shangri-La. It was built during the reign of Emperor Kangxi of the Qing dynasty. Many prayer flags around the Dafo temple are printed with scriptures and Buddha images. To those who believe in Tibetan Buddhism, the fluttering of the prayer flags in the wind convey people's wishes to the Lord Buddha and asks for his protection. In this way, prayer flags serve as a link between Buddha and man. The special yak hot pot in Shangri-La. It's a must-try. Twin bed over here, and then this is the basin, and this is the, I'm guessing, the shower cubicle. Really nice. And there's also a toilet. Located about 10 kilometers northeast of Deqing County, 849 kilometers from Kunming, Meili Snow Mountains rank first among the 8 sacred mountains important to Tibetans. Being the highest mountain in Yunnan Province, it is considered a holy place and a destination of pilgrimage for Tibetan Buddhists. Its peak up till today still hasn't been conquered by man. It is also the only mountain range forbidden for climbing due to the protection of ethnic culture. From Shangri-La, we went to the Meili temple, where the best viewpoint to see the Alpenglow of Meili snow mountains is. This distance between these two places is about 170 miles. However, due to the speed limit for the cars, which is only 60 per hour, so it took us about 4 hours. The view along the way was wonderful, but the journey was also quite tiring. It's amazing! This is the view from the lobby. You can see the snowy mountains in the background. It's amazing! Toilet, bed, and then this is the view. Other toilet. Yoo-hoo. And there's another bed. And the view! Woo! This is amazing! Since the altitude is quite high, we had to use our oxygen bottles from time to time. Symptoms from suffering from high altitude would be headaches, fever, diarrhea, and even nausea. So take it easy, don't move about too much, and drink lots of water when you don't feel well, cause most likely it would be high altitude sickness. We need to get up early the next morning to see the long-cherished Alpenglow. FYI, the climate in Meili snow mountains changes every minute, if not every second. According to the locals, you get to see the whole Meili mountain range only for 1/3 of the time in a year. And for 1/3 of those months, which works out about a little over 30 days, you get to see the Alpenglow on these mountains. You have to be really lucky to see the Alpenglow. So what's our probability of seeing it tomorrow morning, you reckon? As for me, I really need to sleep on it for now. The warm sunshine slowly painted the mountains with light yellow, in fact almost pinky yellow rays. Wow, it's so ethereal. Even though there were some clouds on the tip of the mountains, I'm thrilled with what I see. It's all worthwhile. The next stop. Looking back at the 2-week-long journey, after traveling thousands of miles, seeing so many places, getting to know different people and customs, I feel like I've grown up a lot and learnt a lot. One Chinese saying can sum up the best for me: 行万里路，读万卷书, meaning knowledge comes from books and from experiencing the world. So my exploration will not stop here. In fact, I'll be embarking on another exciting excursion for a while. Please like and subscribe so that you will not miss my future vlogs.